Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Gonna be doing a makeup look today. I'm gonna be honest, don't really know what I'm doing. I had purple in mind, but that's as far. And I wanted to use this Barry M holographic eyeshadow topper, which is like blue holographic purpley kind of thing. So that's as far as I've got in regards to what we're doing today. Other than that, I don't really know what I'm doing. So we're gonna wing it. So I'm gonna go with my P. Louise base. Tried filming a video yesterday and it all just went like terribly wrong. So I've got to try and at least get a video up today. My tummy keeps rumbling, so I'm just gonna keep drinking water until it stops rumbling. It's like nearly 10 o'clock, but I've already had breakfast. I had breakfast at like 6 o'clock. My mum plans on making me like a really big dinner, so I don't want to spoil my appetite. You can't beat mum's cooking, right? You just can't. Okay, so what do I have in mind? Oh, geez. What do I have in mind? We're just gonna have to wing it because I don't really know what I want to do. But I want to do something purple today, and I thought I'd film it just because. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with Reckless first. This seems to be the colour that I always go in with first. But it's like the perfect warm, deep shade. Oh, I am using the Be Perfect Carnival palette again. I was going to use a different palette today, but I don't know. I just gravitate towards this one these days. I'm on the waiting list for the Be Perfect, the new palette with Stacey Marie. I signed up for the waiting list, so hopefully that comes back into stock. Because I think literally everyone bought it on the first day, didn't they? I think I was at work, so I couldn't really do much about that. I think maybe Wasted. Just kind of buffing that colour out. Okay, now what? I think I'm gonna go in with Funky. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with Reckless on a chunkier brush, but what brush? So I'm gonna go back in with Reckless. And just lightly help that blend that harsh line. Gonna go back in with Wasted. And blend that on the top. Tell a lie, this hasn't gone purple. Oh, it's gone pink. I would like some more purple shades. Are there more purple shades in the new one? I can't remember. But I like purple, but I like the warmer shades of purple. I can't pull off cool tone purple. It's starting to look a bit more purple, don't you think? Oh, I must have really terrible posture. I'm so sorry. Then on a fluffier brush, I'm gonna go in with Wasted really lightly. That's probably a bit better. I just don't want it looking so pink. I feel like I always do pink, but pink's just a good colour for me. I'm just getting just a clean brush. I'm just kind of going around the edges. The lighting should be okay, I think. It's a bit gloomy outside. It's been raining all morning, but yeah, I'm hoping it's all okay. Like, yeah, it looks okay on the camera. Me and my boyfriend were looking at trips yesterday to London, going back in with Funky on a more precise brush. Because obviously we were supposed to go on holiday this year, but obviously we had to cancel it for obvious reasons. So yeah, we lost like a ton of money for that. But like we still wanted to do something. So I think we were gonna wait until next year some point, but we were thinking about going to London because my boyfriend's never been to London. I went there once like 10 years ago, but I'm sure like things have changed and stuff like that, and like, you know, I was like 12, so but yeah, we were thinking about doing that. But the other thing is London is such an expensive city. Like if you want to go to London, like you want to make sure you got enough for like spending money and stuff, because like their shops are just mental over there. And like where I live, like we don't really have stuff like that. You know, if you want to go shopping, you do it online basically over here, because we just don't have the right shops basically where I live. But yeah, we'd definitely like to go to London. We were looking at a few hotels and some of them look like lush, like proper lush. Just and ahhing about it, honestly. Because obviously we've got a whole list of places that we want to go like abroad, but obviously because we're not really thinking about going abroad at the minute. We've kind of just like better not risk it kind of thing, because we've been quite lucky where we live. Like we haven't really had any cases where we live, but you know, that's not to say somebody's going to go on holiday and bring her back with them, you know. So yeah, we're not really thinking about going abroad for a while, you know, till, you know, it looks like it's pretty much gone, really. Which, you know, I know not everybody is doing that, but you know, just, I don't know, we just kind of think like better safe than sorry, and then the money that, you know, we can save up, we can go to London or, you know, do trips that are closer to us. So yeah. Now I do want to do a cut crease. Obviously I kind of mapped it out, but I don't know what base I want it to be, because this is a holographic shadow topper, so it's kind of blue, kind of purple, and I'm thinking like, do I just go normal or do I put a colour underneath it, see if it looks cooler? So I was thinking maybe a pastel purple or maybe a blue. Maybe I'll do a purple. Maybe I'll do blue. I'm gonna end up like cropping a lot of this kind of me just and ahhing out, because like this is generally how long it takes me to do my makeup, because I just can't make my mind up. Maybe I'll try purple, and maybe I'll put a bit of white on it to lighten it. That was the tube, not my bottom. And now with a little bit of reckless, I'm just dabbing it on the edges. Now I feel like this is going to have to be set, otherwise when I put the topper over it, it's just going to be wet on top of wet. It's just going to be a complete mess. So what am I going to set it with? That's a good question. I think I might set it with Orchid. Lightly set it, no biggie. So I've got the topper. See, this is why I do voiceover sometimes, because I haven't mastered the whole talking whilst doing my makeup. I don't think I'm a very good multitasker. or like I have to have like 100% concentration, otherwise I know I'll bugger up. You guys are gonna have to let me know what kind of content you want from me. Like anything different, or you happy with like just the tutorials? Because, you know, I'm happy doing makeup, you know, but I didn't know there's anything else you wanted. I was thinking about doing like clothing hauls or something like that, but then I'm just like, I'm gonna get like a load of comments about my, you know, my figure, which I don't really particularly fancy. I think we're all rocking the quarantine body at the minute. Although, I've lost 8 pounds during quarantine, so I mean, there we go. Oh, I'd like to lose 10 pounds and set myself another target, but I want to get to the 10 pounds first. I'm kind of digging this at the minute. It looks a bit kind of like Galaxy-esque, which kind of like, oh, I better tell you. The topper by Berry M is in the shade Asteroid. So it's, yeah, like purpley blue, which is why it's probably giving me like Galaxy vibes. I dig it. I like it. So I think I don't think I'm gonna do a wing. Nah. But I'd better do like a line or something just so it could hide my lash line. So I'm gonna go in with the Ofra liquid liner. I heard quite good things about this liner from Make Me Up Missa. Okay, so as you can see, there's a bit of a blunt line at the end of these. By the way, I actually really like this liner. I didn't have to, you know, when you have to put the lid on and give it a shake and then go again. Like, I didn't have to do that. I just used it and it was still, like, really, I don't like the word, but it was, like, really, like, still quite, like, wet. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm going to go in on Reckless and a bit of the black in the palette as well. And just buff that outer part of that out, just so it looks like it's blended out into the shadow. Oh my god. Hello?
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 Hello, what other one?
Is it like the craziest look I've ever done? No, but still think it's pretty cute. Applying some mascara. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and just go on and do my face, my skin and whatnot. And then I'll come back to show you what lashes I'm going to put on and we'll finish up the eye look from there. So I'm back. I've done my skin. We're looking glowy today. But yeah, I just kind of want to finish the eye look. Oops. So I'm just going to go in with a brush with no product on and blend the edges of the eyeshadow out. We gotta make sure they're even, you know. Okie dokie. Let's put some eyelashes on. I think I want to go in with Ariana from Doll Lashes. Yeah, they're alright. I like them. Let's put these on them. I tried that trick where you put the eyelash glue on your skin and then you attach the eyelashes to you, because it is quicker. Like, it is quicker, but I think where I'm just so clumsy, I got most of the eyelash glue in my actual eyelashes, so then I just start getting clumps in my eyelashes. So I gave up trying with that technique, and I'm just going to go old school and just apply them to my falsies. Although I don't have many lashes, like thick, beautiful lashes, like, I still want to keep the ones that I do have. And I do think the Doll Beauty, like, packaging wise, I do like their packaging. It's just easy to get them in and out, isn't it? Okay, that's the falsies applied. Going with a bit of wasted. Just applying a bit of the black on the outer part of the lower lash line. I just think it's quite flattering on my eye shape to have a bit of a dark lower lash line on the outer part but not go dark all the way in, otherwise it can make my eyes look really, really small. Going in with a bit of funky on a fluffier brush. So yeah, just going in with Funky on a fluffier brush. Just so it's not super intense, but it gives you a little wash or something. I'm gonna apply some lower lashes. There we go, got some mascara on them lashes. I'm sorry if this was a really boring eye look. You know, seeing as I said I wasn't gonna go for pink, and then suddenly I used one pink shade and the whole look just turns out pink. Like, it's not my fault. Okay, these eyeshadows are too pigmented. I'm just applying some of my MAC Nylon to the inner corner and brow bone. Okay, so I think it's just the lips. So I'm just gonna quickly do my lips and then I'll come back. So guys, this is the finished eye look. Yeah, obviously I did say I was going for more purple, but it kind of went a bit more pink than I wanted it to. Oops. But nonetheless, I still think it's quite a me look. Standard cut crease, a bit of glitter thrown in. I mean, this is just me in a look, isn't it? I mean, there we go. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this look. If you have any suggestions, feel free and leave a comment down below, because, you know, I'd like to hear about them. And feel free and give this look a thumbs up if you did enjoy. That would be really cool. And also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my IG is alacy.makeup. Feel free and give us a follow. Feel free and subscribe. Come and join. Right, stop playing with your hair. Feel free and subscribe. Come and join our little corner. Because I am in a corner, so I mean, quite appropriate, I guess. Yeah, feel free. Join us. Hang about. Stay a while. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.